Well, good morning, everyone. Happy 4th of July weekend. Happy Friday. I am Dr. Johnny, and welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of Fitness Fridays. And today we're going to be going through something that I think is going to help so many of you when it comes to helping you with flexibility and injury prevention for low back. Okay, and so when we look into why we're going to focus on this is because when you have a weak back and weak abdominal muscles, this can cause or worsen your low back pain, right? I had a bad, if you guys don't know this about me, I had a bad football injury when I was 17 years old. And to this day, if I am really stressed on my body, or if I do a lot during the week, or if I play a lot of golf, as many of you guys know, that will be my problem area. And so I'm constantly throughout the rest of my life since my football injury working on how can I strengthen it, how can I add flexibility, how can I add power, because the reason you add stretching and strengthening is because that's important for treating your low back pain, but more importantly than that, helping you prevent it from reoccurring. Okay, and so I'm taking over some of my favorite things that I saw Jon Rahm, the U.S. Open champion, do. He has a great video out there, and I like to take some of his knowledge and add it to my chiropractic stuff. So you'll see the good mornings that we do, the hip hinge, the dead bugs that I use with my golf club right now. These are going to be things that help strengthen your low back, but then more importantly, help you prevent from reoccurring any injuries. And so let's get right into it. The first one we're going to do, they're called good mornings, okay? And I have my golf club here. Many of you might just have a golf club hanging out at home or in your garage. But basically, we might have done these before. But with good mornings, all I want you to focus on is we have this behind our head, right? We're focusing on good posture, right? I want to make sure that this is just right at a 90-degree angle. And the key is to hinge at your hips, right here. Sometimes I'll put this right on my belt line, or I'll put it right behind my low back. So I know when I'm doing a hip hinge or a good morning, this is my movement. Right? I want to be in this position, but more importantly than that, this helps open up the thoracic cage and keep you wide, right? So as we focus here, arms straight, and I'm going to do about 10 or 20 of these, and right away I feel the stretch in my hamstrings, and I feel the pulling through my hips, okay? And the key is to help try and extend or do a pelvic tilt at the top of your movement, right? So this is a good warm-up for anyone, and there's a reason that they call them good mornings, because before you start doing anything when it comes to exercising or walking and you have some low back pain or stiffness, this is a great one that helps engage those areas. And so the next one we're going to do is called the dead bugs, but I'm going to take it from Jon Rahm. He uses a golf club to help add stability, okay? And so with a dead bug like this, what I want you to focus on is opposite arm, opposite hand, right? And the key here is going to be able to add constant pressure in through here, okay? So basically, I'm adding pressure through my left leg and my right arm as I come up, right? So arms come up just like this, right? This is coordination, but boy, do I feel this, and this may look easy, but I dare you to try it, and you're going to see that I'm adding so much pressure in through my core to help take pressure off my low back and help with my strength and stability. And obviously, we'd want to switch so that we can be balanced. And here it is right here. Jon Rahm, U.S. Open champion. This is one of his favorite ones when it comes to helping his golf swing, but also more importantly than that, preventing any injury in through his low back. Now, the next one we're going to do is going to be a low back side stretch. So what you'll see is I'm going to use the club to help me with rotation of my thoracic spine, and then my legs are going to go one way. And I'll show you that right now. Basically, this is another great stretch for the low back, where here, my upper body's going to the right, lower body's going to the left. Okay? And I go side to side, slow and control. It's a little tough with the table here, but you can see that even with my legs falling off, I'm in complete control still, and I'm feeling the stretch in through here. Okay, guys? This is the lowest part of my low back. But this is good for slow and control rotation, because so many times as a golfer, as someone who has maybe low back injuries because they're twisting their spine, this is one way to help feel like you have control over it, but then more importantly, have a stretch. And then the last one I want to show you is a common one that you may have seen before, but they're called Supermans. And it's important because this one, you have to be mindful of how your low back feels and how much extension you're getting through it, because I want you to also feel it in the core and the glutes primarily, but then a stretch in your low back, right? So
just like Superman used to. I have my arms straight out, legs straight out, and basically I'm just gonna do a extension here, and then back down. And I lift my arms and my legs at the same time. Now, if that gets too hard at first, try and just lifting up your upper torso. But basically, what I like to do is really have a hold here and down. And I'm feeling it through glutes, hamstrings, stretching the low back, and then stretching my core. And this is another one that looks easy, but it's tough. It's tough if you're really focusing on the areas that need to be focused on. Just like that. That's the position. Don't hold it too long, though, because then you're going to start using more of your back muscles. That then causes some stretch or some strain. Focus on other areas. The low back should be the last thing that you should really kind of feel in that. So, as always, I'm out of breath with a great morning workout. Like I said, I hope all of you have some fun 4th of July weekend plans here. Stay safe this weekend. But more importantly than that, than just staying safe, I want you guys to stay fit. Okay, happy 4th of July, everyone, and have a good one.